Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Advertise with Sahara Football. Call us now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine Monday morning here. The Monday morning after ASANTE were knocked out of the Caf Confederations Cup group stages. They will not progress any further on their way back home. As usual, I'm your host Selassie Fiawe. Welcome once again to the channel. Today we'll be delving in to the post-match reaction. We'll listen to Coach Akonnor, and we'll also listen to the coach of the Black Stars. Yes, the coach of the Black Stars, who is in the person of KWESI APPIAH, talking about the players resuming campaign today. Today the boys will be back from their various clubs and will prepare in earnest for this weekend's game with Kenya, as well as the Black Meteors' game with Gabon in the under-23 qualifier game, which will also be a qualifier game for the 2020 Olympics that will be taking place, and also for the AFCON qualifier, under-23 qualifier. If you are new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll just jump right into it, and I'll start off with ASANTE KOTOKO'S. ASANTE KOTOKO'S have done Ghana proud, but unfortunately they could not go a step further in their Africa campaign. They started off the campaign amidst various protests from many stakeholders who said because there was no football going on, KOTOKO'S should not take part in the Caf Confederations Cup. They battled, they protested, and they finally got the go-ahead from the normalization committee. They finally got the go-ahead to take part in the Caf Confederations Cup despite being no active football in the country. And they didn't do bad. They took on Kariobangi Sharks in the first playoff. The first leg was a 0-0 draw, but they came home and scored 2-1. The 0-0 draw, as it would turn out eventually, would turn out to be one of the few occasions in which ASANTE KOTOKO'S managed to keep a clean sheet. Their goal scoring prowess too was not that high, but great performances from players like Soge Yakuba, who hardly scored but was their highest assister. Emmanuel Jemfi was also a great player, a great prospect. ASANTE KOTOKO'S played in the second leg 1-2-1 and proceeded to the next playoff to face Cotton Sports de Garua. That was an amazing game. In the first leg they won 3-2 in the first leg in Cameroon and came back home and beat Cotton Sport 2-1 also. This progressed them through to the group stages. They made it to the group stages in a group that included Zesco United, Nkana FC, and also Al Hilal, who ended up as group winners. KOTOKO'S started their campaign Al Hilal away at home. They did not start well on a good note. They lost 1-0 to Al Hilal, came back home to play Zesco United, who they beat 2-1, and that set their campaign on fire. Their next game was with Nkana FC away from home, and they lost again away from home 3-1, and that was another setback. They had now had back-to-back home games to play against Nkana FC and Al Hilal. They beat Nkana FC 3-0, and that was their second clean sheet in 10 games they played eventually in this competition. They drew with Al Hilal 1-1 in a game that if they had won, they would have qualified before the final game of the Caf Confederations Cup. They went into the final game needing a win, and they got the first goal after substitute Nyako came on and scored with almost his first touch. And unfortunately, ASANTE KOTOKO'S could not hold on. A few minutes later, they conceded a shambolic goal, left a player free at the other end, and all he had to do was tap in. The second goal was also from a free kick. Keeper saved it, but the rebound fell to the opposition player. The Caf Confederations Cup dream is over for ASANTE KOTOKO'S, and we are quite sad about that, but there are some positives to take from this campaign that ASANTE KOTOKO'S had. We had some breakout stars. Now let's first look at ASANTE KOTOKO'S pedigree, or their records in the Caf Confederations Cup. Their best has been champions. They were champions in 1970, they were champions in 1983, 2004 they made it as far as the final, that was with Hearts of Oak. 2002 they were in the finals. 1993 they were in the finals, In 1982 they were in the finals, 73 and 71 they were in the finals, as well as 1967 they were in the finals. We had some amazing breakout stars. Felix Annan was immense at the back for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He saved the penalty even in one of the games against Zesco United. Against Nkana FC, he touched the ball actually, but it fell into the back of the net. He was a breakout star. He earned his second call up to the Black Stars based on this performance in the Caf Confederations Cup. Kwame Conte, who was also known as that, and he came out as another breakout star in the Kotoko midfield. He was a linchpin in the Kotoko midfield. In one of the press conferences with Coach C.K. Akonnor, he revealed that in a game in Kwame Bonsu's one of his first games against Ashgold, he was not as impressive, and Coach C.K. Akonnor said he called him aside and said, "No, you didn't have a good game, but I will still play. I believe in you and I have confidence in you." I feel that did the magic for Kwame Conte. That pep talk from Coach C.K. Akonnor, I think, spurred him on, and in the CAF Confederations Cup, he was great. He was immense in midfield against Nkana FC, especially at home. My goodness, I fell in love with this guy. I really liked his play in the midfield. Sonny Yakuba, many were complaining he doesn't score a lot of goals. The guy provided 5 assists, the highest assists of the team, and he was also immense. Emmanuel Chemfi, great dribbler, great player in the competition. 22 years old, really bright future ahead of him. Maxwell Bako as well was immense. He was also known as Maxwell Bako Messi, and they were all great breakout players in the CAF Confederations Cup. Kumasi Asante Kotoko also had Fatao, who was also immense in the competition for them. So it was a great campaign for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They should not be disappointed so much. Yes, they could have gone a step further and done better, but it's all spilled milk now. We need to focus on the positives and build on them, and improve upon our weaknesses as well. Focus on the positive, improve on them. Look at your weaknesses and try to also improve on them. Make it not your weakness but your strength as well. That's what Kumasi Asante Kotoko can do now. No need crying over spilled milk, which is that we are out. Yes, we are out already. You can't do anything about it, but you can do something about the next competition. Hopefully football will be back in the country soon enough, and we will have competitive football for the players to be taking part in. We'll have a listen now to Coach C.K. Akonnor, and we'll come back and listen to the Black Stars coach KWESI APPIAH. So stick around, we'll be right back.
That yes, there was something soon, but I don't think that is the cause. We didn't just do well in the last games we played. We didn't perform too well, and today Zesco were a bit more aggressive, especially in the second half. And I thought after getting a goal, you'll be encouraged to play very well. And I think a little bit of intelligence killed us. But if we have to talk of, because there's no confederation and championship going in our country, that wouldn't be the good excuse.
Next question. One to both coaches. To George Luangamina, you've that they were going to throw the game against KOTOKO, but now you've actually done them a favour. And to Charles,
well, I think that we have to go back home and reorganize ourselves. It's important that we start the league very soon. The inability of that the league is not going on is a major problem, and I would love us to continue with a bit of competition. And so that the team can be ongoing. But if we go back and within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
when you are doing badly, I'm sure that hopefully it could be the starting point. But I don't want to make false promises, but it will bring back the confidence in the team. We needed more. Start giving favors to others. We were just doing it for ourselves. Not that we wanted in Ghana to win. It doesn't happen that way in football. We've just won as Zesco. Nothing literally is there to say we wanted our brothers. I know they are Zambians, but they are lucky to find themselves in this situation.
So that was Coach Akonnor speaking after the game. He says Kumasi Asante Kotoko will come back stronger. He also said that it is not because of the lack of football that is why Kotoko lost. It is not because of the lack of football. No, some errors they made in defense, not being intelligent in defense, not marking the player without the ball. One player should be on the player without the ball. That's a basic rule in defense, I suppose, but they could not do all those things and they paid for it the hard way, especially the first goal, a tap-in, the second goal, another tap-in of sorts, when the defense should have been smarter and quicker to clear the first ball, and they were not, and they paid the price for it. So that was Coach Akonnor. Kotoko, thank you for making us happy. Asante Kotoko brought us something to cheer about. They brought us some love. They brought us togetherness. The atmosphere in Kumasi was immense. Fans were cheering on football after so many months without it. Fans were happy about something. We were together for a positive cause. They were celebrating, which is what football is about, celebrating with your supporters. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko, thank you from here at Sahara Football for giving us everything you gave us. You gave us joy, you gave us sorrows, but I choose to focus on the joy you gave us and hope that the sorrows will be less next time and we'll go a step further than we have been going in recent times. Thank you, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Thank you, Akonnor, who I feel should not be replaced. He's a great coach. He should not be replaced. He's a great manager who needs to be in Kotoko for a while longer. So to my next story is about the Black Stars coach APPIAH, and he also spoke about his camping. The boys are expected to be in camp today, and he said a few things about player selection, what he thinks he's expecting from the players, and how he's going to select his players. Let's have a listen to Coach APPIAH, who is speaking ahead of the game between Black Stars and Kenya this weekend.
You know, some players are given the chance now to come and play all Ghanaians. I've always said this, but I don't believe in the idea that it's only APPIAH was seeing the player. No, every player should come and have a chance to perform, and all Ghanaians will judge at the end of the day, because the final team is supposed to be made, after this squad. And then every single Ghanaian will have opportunity. Oh, this guy came, he did well. It's unfortunate there are some few players that were invited and didn't have the chance to play. Because I believe once you play, all Ghanaians will see you. And then at the final day, when the final team is being made, every Ghanaian should have opportunities. Oh, this guy came and he deserves to be in the team. It shouldn't be only me telling Ghanaians that these are the players that I'm telling to play.
So that was the coach of the Black Stars saying that this will be a great time for him and his team to select a great team for the AFCON 2019. To have a great set of players to select from is really good, and he feels the fans too will see it as well, the public will see it as well, and be judges for themselves for who he's going to select. And he feels it's a right time, it's a perfect time. He has selected a good crop of players and he's hoping they will impress. Remember debuts for Amos Frimpong, who in my opinion disappointed me in the Caf Confederations Cup yesterday, when he should have been the leader and epitomized and led the defense well, but unfortunately he could not. And Amos Frimpong will having a debut. He's one of 5 debutants in the Black Stars squad. So APPIAH says the public will also see, and based on that they will not say it's because APPIAH likes this player, but because they merit the call-up. So That's from the Black Stars front. That has been it for today, guys. We've been looking back at Kumasi Asante KOTOKO'S journey throughout the Caf Confederations Cup. They have brought us joy, they have brought us sorrow, but I choose to focus on the joy, as I said. Thank you, Kumasi Asante KOTOKO. Thank you so much once again for giving us something to cheer about. Thank you so much. We hope next time we can go a step further. We hope the football in this country will be back soon for us to have something to cheer about after this amazing Caf Confederations Cup campaign, where many were against KOTOKO. Let's remember that fact. Many felt they wouldn't even go past the first qualification stage with Kariobangi Sharks. They got to Cotton Sport. Many were still doubting they passed that one. They went to the group stages. There were even more doubters that they would even win a single match. And they won 2 games and drew 1 and lost the rest. It wasn't the best of campaigns in the group stages, but Kumasi Asante KOTOKO have proved doubters wrong in so many aspects. Coach Akonnor has said it. People thought they wouldn't get as far. People said they shouldn't come to the Caf Confederations Cup. They forced, they went, they conquered, and they are back as warriors. We congratulate them. If you are in and around the Kotoka International Airport, Kumasi Asante KOTOKO will be arriving tomorrow, latest, I think. Check their social media handles. Go out there and welcome them. They deserve a hero's welcome for a great job done. We can do better, I know, but let's congratulate the boys for the efforts. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great Monday morning. Enjoy your day.